A very good afternoon to all the children. Now we shall begin page number 24. Okay. What have I done wrong? I am innocent. I am a sannyasi, he cried. That may be true, but it's the royal decree that we should find a man fat enough to fit the stake, they said, and carried him to the place of execution. He remembered his wise guru's words. This is a city of fools. You don't know what they will do next. While he was waiting for death, he prayed to his guru in his heart, asking him to hear his cry wherever he was. The guru saw everything in a vision. He had magic powers. He could see far and he could see the future as he could see the present and the past. He arrived at once to save his disciple who had got himself into such a scrape through love of food. Yes. So what happened now? The king's men are come, okay, in search of a fat man. And whom did they find as a fat man? They found the sannyasi, the disciple. Okay. So they found the sannyasi. He was fat and he would fit into the stake. So they saw him and what they said, what the sannyasi said that what I have done wrong. He is asking to the king's servants, what have I done wrong that you are going to take me and put me for death. Okay, he says, I am a sannyasi. Okay, now the word sannyasi means hermit. Okay, so he says, I am a sannyasi, and that the people, that is the king's servants, say, yeah, it must be true, you are a sannyasi. But it's the royal decree. Says that is what we have to follow. That king's order, and we have to follow. That we should find a fat man enough, okay, that fits the stake. So they say that it's a order, and we have to find a fat man enough to fit the stake. Okay, they said and carried him to the place of execution. So where it was going to take place, this sannyasi was taken to that place. Okay, now he remembered his wise guru's words. Now, what his guru had said at the initial stage, he said that this is a kingdom of fools. Anything can happen anytime. So this is what the sannyasi, okay, remembered his guru's words. And this is the city of fools. We don't know what they will do next. So this was what the sannyasi recalled or remembered. Now while he was waiting on the death, okay. So at this time, what he does, the sannyasi, he prays. Okay, he prays in his mind. Okay, in his heart, in his mind, he prayed, asking him to hear his cry wherever he is. So he wants his guru to know that he is in danger. Okay, so now this guru, he could see everything. He could see the present, he could see the past, he could see the future. Okay, now this guru had magic powers. He had a vision. Okay, he could see the past, future, and the present. So what happened? He could see, and when he saw that his disciple is in danger, he arrived at once. Okay, to save his disciple, to save his sannyasi, who had got himself into such a scrap. Now, here, scrap, the word scrap here is a difficult situation. Okay, a difficult situation. Who was in the difficult situation? The guru or the disciple? Disciple. Yes. So this disciple was in a difficult situation. He prayed and now he wanted that his guru should help him. Now the guru had magical powers. He could see everything that is past, future, and present. At once he came to help his disciple. Okay, because now his disciple was in a very difficult situation. Okay, as soon as he arrived, he scolded the disciple and told him something in a whisper. Then he went to the king and addressed him, O wisest of kings, you who is great, the guru or the disciple? Of course, the guru, no doubt about it. Why do you ask then? Put me to the stake first. Okay, now, so when the guru is come, now what he says, he first goes to his disciple, that is the sannyasi, and he goes and starts shouting, okay, at him, he starts scolding him, okay, and he scolds in such a way that he goes and whispers into the disciple's ear. Then he went to the king and addressed him, O wisest king. Okay, who is great? Now, who goes? The guru goes. The guru goes to the king and he goes and asks him question. He asks him one question, and what he says, O wisest of the of kings, who is great? He's asking. So he's asking, who is great? The guru or the disciple? So he wants to know from the king who is great, the guru or the disciple. So what was the answer? The reply came from the king was that he says obviously it is the guru. So he says no doubt about it. Okay, then why do you ask? Then put me to the stake first. Put my disciple to death after me. So this is what the king is asking. Now he's eager to know. He's asking, why is the guru want to die first, and then he's telling, put my disciple to death after me. So it's telling the guru is telling him, put me first to death, and then the disciple. When the disciple heard this, he understood and began to clamor. Me first. You brought me here first. Put me to death first, not him. Now here, clamor means shout loudly. He started shouting loudly and he said that put me to death first. Okay, as soon as he comes to know that the guru said, no, I am going to die first, then my disciple. But this disciple said, no, put me to death first, then my guru. The guru and the disciple now got into a fight about who should go first. The king was puzzled by this behavior. He asked the guru, what do you want? Sorry, why do you want to die? We chose him because we needed a fat man for the stake. Now here, the both guru and the disciple, they both started fighting. Okay, they said, no, I'm going to die first. The guru said, I'm going to die first. The disciple said, no, I'm going to die first. And so they started fighting among themselves. Okay, saying that I'm going to die first. So now the king was very puzzled. Now the meaning of puzzled is confused. Okay, now the king was very confused by this behavior, that is both of them are fighting that I'm going to die first, this other is saying I'm going to die first, and so the king is very puzzled. Now he had a doubt in his mind. Who? The king. Okay, what he says, why do you want to die? So he's asking the guru, why do you want to die? I have chosen him because he needed a fat man. So he said, I have chosen your disciple, your sannyasi, because we wanted a fat man who fits into the state. And he asked, why do you want to die? We chose him because we needed a fat man for the state. You shouldn't ask me such a question. Put me to death first, replied the guru. So the guru is telling the king, you don't ask me any such questions. Okay, he's telling me, you put me first to death. It is, I'm going to die first. Why? There's some mystery here. As a wise man, you must make me understand. So the king, he says, tell me why. You're a very wise man, you're a guru. Okay, he says, and you need to tell me, you need to make me understand, you need to explain why you want to die first. So this is asked by the king. He says, why you want to die? First, you have to explain to me. You're a guru, you're a very wise man. Okay. Will you promise to put me to death if I tell you? So this is what the guru says. If I tell you, you have to put me first for death. Ask the guru. The king gave him his solemn words. The guru took him aside out of the servant's earshot and whispered to him, do you know why we want to die right now? The two of us, we have been all over the world, but we have never found a city like this or a king like you. That stake is the stake of the God of justice. It's new. It has never had a criminal on it. Whoever dies on it first will be reborn as the king of this country. And whoever goes next will be the future ministers of this country. We are sick of our aesthetic life. It would be nice to enjoy ourselves as king and ministers for a while. Now keep your word, my lord, and put us to death. Me first, remember. So now what happened? Now the king wants to really know what is the reason that this guru wants to die. And what the guru says, okay, I'll explain to you, but keep in mind that I am going to die first. Okay, you have to kill me first. Okay, so the guru took him aside out of the servant. Now he wants to give him an explanation to the king. So he doesn't explain in front of all the ministers. He takes him outside. Okay, and whispers to him. So he's telling to the king. He's whispering. Do you know why we want to die right now? So he's telling, I want to tell you why we want to die right now. And both of us want to die right now, first. Okay? But he says, as I told you, I want to die first. We have all been over the world, but we have never found a city like this or a king like this. So this is the way that Guru is telling. We have been all over the world, but we did not find such a kingdom. Okay, we did not find such a king. Okay, and the stake is a stake of the God of justice. So it's telling that stake is the justice of God. Okay, God of justice. It's new. So it's telling this stake is also a new, and he says that it has never had a criminal on it. Whoever dies first will be reborn, okay, as the king of the country. So he says this state is new, and if whoever dies on it first, okay, he will take a rebirth and will be born as a king of this country itself. And whoever goes next, that is after him, okay, next will be the future ministers of the country. So who dies first will be the king, and who dies after the first, second, third, they will be the ministers. And he says, we are sick of this life. That is, being a sannyasi, we are sick of this. It would be nice to enjoy ourselves as a king and ministers for a while. So this is what the book says. We are all sick of this life. Okay, that is the sannyasi life. We also want to enjoy the life of a king and ministers. Okay, because we can enjoy our life. He says. Now keep your words, my lord, and put me first. So he said, yes, now I told you, I made you understand why I want to die first. And that's the reason he says, now you keep your words and you kill me first. That is the Guru, he says. Okay, the Guru says, kill me, that is himself. So he wants to die first. The king was now thrown into deep thought. So your thrown means he began thinking deep. Okay? Me first, remember. Okay, sorry. He didn't want to lose the kingdom to someone else in the next round of life. He needed time. So he ordered the execution postponed to the next day and talked in secret with his ministers. It's not right for us to give over the kingdom to others in the next life. Let's go on the stake ourselves and will be reborn as king and ministers again. Holy men do not tell lies, he said, and ministers agreed. So now the king was in deep thought. He had come to know the reality of this guru, and that's the reason he was now in deep thought. Now he didn't wanted to lose his kingdom. He said, no, why should somebody else come and rule my kingdom? Why should I not be the king again of my same kingdom? So this is what was the thought running into the king's mind. Okay, he needed time. So what he said, the execution, that is putting the sannyasi on the stake, will not happen today. He says we'll give some time. Okay, so it was thought for the next day. Okay, now what happened? So okay, he ordered for the execution to be postponed to the next day and talked in secret to his ministers. So what happened? Now he went and he started talking to his ministers secretly. Who? The king. Okay. So he says it's not right for us to give up our kingdom to others. Okay, in the next life, we should only be the king and the ministers of our kingdom. So what he says, let's go on the stake ourselves. So the decision taken by the king was that now to go on the stake, the king, the guru and the disciple are fighting. Okay, so they discuss and they say that no, we shall go on the stake. That is the king and the ministers. And when we are reborn, again we will be the king and ministers again. So holy men don't lie. He says now this guru is a holy man, wise man. He is not going to tell us a lie. They don't lie, he said. Okay. And what happened? All the ministers, okay, these ministers agreed to what the king said. All of them agreed to what the king said. So he told the executioners, we'll send the criminal tonight. When the first man comes to you, put him to death first, then do the same to the second man. Those are my orders. Don't make any mistake. So see what happens now. So he gives a command. Okay, what he says. So he told the executioners who are going to execute. Okay. So we are going to bring into effect, that is the killing of this guru and his disciple. Okay, so he said we'll send them tonight. So he has told them that tonight we'll release them. We'll send them tonight, and when the first man comes to you, so he says, who comes first to you? Okay, he'll be put to death first. So this was the order of the king. Okay, he says that who comes to you first, you have to put him to death first. Then do the same to the second. So after first, who comes second, you again put him on the stake the second. So those are my orders, and don't make a mistake. This is what he has told the executioner. That first we'll send the guru and his disciples out, and then who comes first, you kill him first. Who comes second, you kill him second. So these are my orders, and I have to strictly follow these orders. And he also says that don't make a mistake. That night, the king and his ministers went secretly to the prison. So what happened that night? They sent these two and secretly they went. Okay, release the guru and the disciple, disguise themselves. Now here the word disguise means. Okay, dressed secretly. Disguise means who dressed secretly? Disguised. Who disguised themselves? The king and the ministers. Okay, they disguised. That is addressed secretly as the two and as arranged beforehand. The royal servants were taken to the stake and promptly executed. So these were they were taken. Who was taken? The king and the ministers were taken to the stake and they were put to death. Okay. So promptly executed means what was the order of the king? They followed the order and they put the king and the ministers to death. When the bodies were taken down to be thrown to the crows and vultures, the people panicked. They saw before them the dead bodies of the king and the ministers. The city was in a confusion. Now, what they saw, the next morning they saw the bodies, okay, they were thrown to the crows and vultures. Now, in this kingdom, this was a tradition that they followed. So, after the death, these bodies were thrown to the crows and vultures. Now, the people were very panicked, okay, they got scared. Panic means got scared. They saw before them the dead bodies of the king and the ministers. Now, why they were panicked? Because they saw the dead body of their king and the ministers. So, the people of this whole kingdom were very panicked. The city was in a confusion. So, this whole city was now in a confusion to see that the king and the ministers were dead. All night they mourned and discussed the future of the kingdom. Okay, now here the meaning of mourn is they felt sorry. Okay, so they mourned. The people of this kingdom mourned and they discussed now who's going to be the king. Okay, the future of the kingdom. Now who's going to be the king of this kingdom. Now, some people suddenly thought of the Guru and the disciple and caught up with them as they were preparing to leave town unnoticed. We people need a king and a minister, said someone. Others agreed. They begged the Guru and the disciple to be the king and the minister. It didn't take many arguments to persuade the disciple, but it took longer to persuade the guru. They finally agreed to rule the kingdom of the foolish king and the silly minister on the condition that they would change all the old laws. So now what happened? The king and the minister, okay, they died. Now there was a question, who is going to be our future king to the people of this kingdom? Now what they thought? They thought, some people, especially some people, what they thought that the guru and the disciple, okay, caught up with them, and they, as they were preparing to leave. So what they thought, this guru will be the king of this kingdom. Okay, as they were all this both that is the guru and his disciple. Now they had realized that it's a kingdom of fools. Let us move. Okay, we shall not stay here anymore. That's the reason they were packing. They wanted to leave unnoticed. Unnoticed means they did not feel that anybody should see them. Okay, unnoticed means they wanted to run away from this kingdom. Okay, but what happened? The people they came to them and said, "We need a king and a minister." They came to this group and they said that we need a king and a minister. Okay, others agreed. They begged the guru and the disciple. So they told him that now you be the king, and they told the disciple to be the minister. Okay. Now here the guru was reluctant. He didn't want to be the king. Okay. He didn't want to be there in that kingdom of fools. But the disciple was very happy. He was ready to stay there. Okay. So it took lots time to persuade the guru. I didn't, okay, it didn't take many arguments to persuade. Now here persuade means again, the meaning is convince. So it didn't take longer to persuade the disciple, but it took a lot of time to persuade the guru. They finally agreed to rule the kingdom. So now the guru and the disciple finally agreed, okay, to agree to rule the kingdom of the foolish king and the minister. On the condition, now they put one condition. What are the condition? That they would change the old laws. So what was the law? The law was that they have to sleep during the day and work during the night. Okay, that was the law this foolish king of this kingdom had put. But now the guru wanted to change this law. Okay, from then on, night would again be night, and day would again be day, and you could get nothing for a Dudu. It became like any other place. So from then onwards, the rules were changed. That is, the guru changed all the rules. Okay, the day would be day. They had to work during the day. The night would be night. That is, during the night they would rest, they would sleep. And he said that even for that one Dudu, okay, what they were getting everything. Now henceforth they will not get for one to do, and it will be same like what is followed by the other kingdoms. The money which they have to pay to buy something will be followed as it is followed by the other in the other places. So this is what the guru said. So this was followed by the guru, and the people were very happy in this kingdom.